love that shit.
He's not even Puerto Rican.
I know.
So funny. He cosplays as a Puerto Rican. I fucking find that hilarious.
Who cosplays?
I know.
John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo.
He does what?
Yeah, he's not Puerto
Love
Rican.
him though.
Yeah. Oh, he's cool. He's a good actor.
It's just that he's for the culture, though.
yeah,
That's what I really love.
But he
about
just cosplays as a Puerto Rican, which is
him.
hilarious.
I mean, he had to back then.
Yeah.
There was only so
I
many
wonder if
Latinos back
they
then.
were pigeonholed, especially if you were like a
That's what I'm
Latino
saying.
actor.
Yeah.
back in, like, the
It's
80s
like,
and
oh, can you play a
90s.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah,
They
he
were like,
played a couple Puerto
they were like,
Ricans.
you're 16 different South American cultures now.
Yeah, we had a conversation about that yesterday. Just about, representation and everything, because I'm older, so like I'm of the age where John
Older, I was,
Leguizamo
like,
was
34.
playing. No, 42
You're not 42.
in a couple weeks, yeah. But
You're a
like
fucking
watching
liar.
No,
Who
no,
does
but,
your work?
but watching John Leguizamo back then play like 15 different types of Latino. But like I give him that pass because
Yeah.
dude.
It doesn't really bother me. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
really care too much. It don't bother me.
It's
As long
like
as he's
the
doing it properly.
Pacific Islanders. It all is just the same.
It's all, yeah.
It's-
At least we're being seen.
Yeah.
That's the main thing now. It's just about being seen now. You know?
Okay. We ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
Let's not burn content.
Hell no. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the podcast. We pull back the curtain, give you some insight on what goes on behind the scenes in your favorite bar and restaurant. I like to call that the industry perspective. The tequila was still making its way down my throat. Pause.
All
Say you
right.
have a very sexual voice right now.
It's because of mezcal. That's tequila. The mezcal was like
My name is Paulo. Something's
Sliding
going
down
down
my
my throat.
What's up, motherfuckers? And welcome back.
come back.
Sliding down my throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very sexual.
Sliding down
Pride
my
Month.
throat hole.
Pause.
Little Nicky.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Welcome back
Thank you.
to both of you.
Yes.
Would you like to, reintroduce
Oh
our
yeah,
friends
for
to
sure. If
everyone?
you guys haven't seen
'Cause
heard
afterwards we ain't
before,
seen
whatever,
shit.
like this is Emily, Rachel, been on previously the podcast. I worked with Rachel before, and Emily. Well, I patroned Emily's bar pretty often.
Emily,
Emily's.
you know.
Anyway,
Simple.
no, I mean, yes. Anyways, welcome back,
Alright.
ladies. Thank you for coming back on. I feel
Seriously,
like
thank you
we
both for
couldn't
coming
have
back.
picked the perfect duo to pair, like a duo of pair
Yes.
of guests.
Absolutely.
You guys immediately just started hitting it off.
Yeah.
especially with
The cat.
It's the
With,
cats.
and then the piercing too, like you said, now you're one whole piercing.
One.
Not
We're
one
not
whole.
one.
I hadn't noticed
One,
that.
okay.
That is, yeah.
Shit.
The
Okay.
tequila's still going down his throat.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yes.
It is.
You two are the two people I send cat videos to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't realize that until you said like, oh yeah, they immediately bonded over cats. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're the two people I
Like you
send cat
can
memes
feel
to.
it out. Who
Oh my
likes
God, your
cats.
nails.
Thank you. I just got them done today.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, those are so good. That pearl, the iridescent. Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is it
Damn,
chrome?
that's-
It's
Technically?
chrome.
big
Yeah.
I love doing the chrome silver, but fuck, every time I see the chrome
Yeah.
pink,
I like it.
I love my bubble bath,
That is
but
nice.
Oh, who
That is
doesn't love
really
a bubble
nice.
bath?
bubble
Show the,
bath
camera.
is
Show the camera.
sweet.
Make sure the camera can see.
Hit them with them. Hit them.
Nail girlies, kitty girls, we get the nails. It's
Yes.
better for scritches.
Oh, my cats love it.
They're so good.
Freaking out.
Men and cats, they love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
You're just like,
true.
let me
Yes.
scratch. There you
Very
go.
true.
Yes,
Very.
we agree. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So your nails, I know you've got your nails did.
did.
I did them.
Yeah, she did.
Actually, I showed my nail
No,
lady
I did
today,
not.
and she
I'm not that
goes,
cool.
because I told her that you did the polish on your nails the first time, and I
Mm.
was like, oh, let me do it. She goes, oh yeah, the polish isn't that good, but the stickers look good. I said, no, I did the polish too. She goes, oh, okay, well, it's okay.
No, I got so many compliments on them yesterday.
Good,
I had
good.
so many compliments. Everybody loved them. They're like, oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yesterday. What was yesterday?
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, for those out there, they don't know.
Oh
what
man.
recording
So
is.
yesterday.
Somebody doesn't know what happened yesterday.
At the time of this recording, yesterday was February 8th, which was also, I think it was a Super Bowl. I don't know. I know that
was
all I know
Bad
is it was a
Bunny
concert,
Day.
Buddy
I
concert.
remember a concert.
And not to be that corny joke, but like there was a football game during the Bad Bunny concert. There really was. Let's be honest. Nobody
mean,
gave a fuck
Bad
about
Bunny
the
made
game.
more yards than the Patriots,
He
and
did.
I'm not even a football bitch.
Yeah, as someone who was a
That's
football fan,
really patriotic, in my
it was-
opinion.
Yeah,
So-
as a football fan, that's 2 years in a row that the concert's been better than the game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, 'cause last year's Kendrick
Drake
Lamar.
is 0-2.
How did he take an L this time?
Oh, Drake May lost.
Oh
I
shit!
don't know what they're talking about.
The QB for the Patriots.
It's all right.
named Drake
It's
as
all right.
well.
The guys that watch this will
taking
appreciate
L.
it.
He made a home run or something.
There
Yeah,
you
I
go.
think
Sports
there was
ball.
a ball. There
Sports
was
ball.
balls.
He scored he hit a field goal out the park. You know,
There was a field for sure. I saw
he was on par 8. He was on par 8 or par 9 or whatever. it
par
was.
9.
Yeah.
Is
Field
that
for sure.
golf?
I think so.
Pars are golf.
Yes.
But I also know par behind the bar is like the how much you're supposed to have available. The par.
Yeah, like up to par.
Yeah, up to
Manager
par.
Yeah.
We don't speak manager speak here.
Honestly, like yesterday, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I gotta do a press conference right now. Like,
So how does it feel?
As honestly, like, where's like the microphone? Like, give me the microphone right here.
Grab something phallic.
Like I'm just like, this is like my towel and everything. I'm like, you know,
Like a guy after.
played yeah, it was a hell of a performance. I wasn't there. I didn't perform either, but man, I tell you, the energy around me, being a Boricua at work, like everybody was just like, damn, you know, it's just, you know, Benito did his thing out there for all of us. So yeah, it was hard slinging all those drinks so people can stay intoxicated and have fun. So it was hard work, but damn, we did it. We did it. I didn't perform, but we did it. Yeah. No further questions.
Did you get
that's
bitches?
that's very well done.
No, you're like, no, I didn't get bitches.
It was busy. I was like, we opened at 2:30, and the moment we opened, it was just releasing the floodgates, and
Well, see, I love
we
that.
were slinging drinks for 8 hours nonstop.
When do you close?
We closed at around 12ish
Oh, that's early.
yesterday, but we were open at like 2:30. So
Yeah.
that's
So you have the setup before then.
yeah. Well, me and one of the other bartenders here, we did a lot of the prep on Saturday. So I was batching. I haven't batched a cocktail in like at least like.
What are you batching?
So normally we do our stuff off of the tap system here, but
All
we didn't have space
Have
for
cocktails.
All
Draft cocktail.
cocktails?
all of ours. Yes, but the one that we were serving yesterday, we didn't have space on it, so I just threw it in a bunch of fucking bottles to be
Yeah.
batched. And I haven't done that in
Yeah.
a long time, and people loved it. It
I
killed.
love pre-batching.
I mean,
They
that's
killed.
what I do at Mermaid.
Yeah.
We have all of our batches in bottles. We don't have any draft.
and it was great.
which-
I did that, batched fucking garnishes, basically like pre-toothpick the garnishes. and all that.
okay.
So that way, I tried to make it so that we were as quick and efficient
Yeah.
as possible because I knew we were gonna just right out
Yeah.
the gates. So I just did everything I
Dude, I'm
could.
fucking stoked. When I saw Brandon's videos of like how many people were here, I was just like,
The
yes,
fucking line, the line went around the block.
amazing.
Fucking line.
Crazy.
That's what I want
Did
for this
people
place.
stay or did people kind of leave and so more
No,
people
it
could come
stayed.
in?
People stayed. More people came. More
love.
fucking people came. Some
I
people
mean, I'm
left.
sorry, but a patio and an indoor dance
Yeah.
space and projectors and TVs, like, it was beautiful yesterday. It's been beautiful weather.
Great day. Great, perfect fucking
Yeah.
day
It
to
was a
have be
great
patio
day
bar.
to unite America over Bad Bunny.
Honestly, I wanna circle back to that a little bit later, but
To what?
to the Bad Bunny
Oh,
thing because there's a whole thing I want to say, but what we want to get is like your guys' opinion and perspective on this fucking video that we saw that we put out.
Yes, smiling.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did I not see it?
I don't think I sent
know if
it
I saw
to
it.
you, so I don't know if you saw it, but it was over the weekend.
And I watched that. I
Yeah.
watched your guys'
Show me.
little
Yeah, I can
interview
show you
on
real
it.
quick, actually.
It's about like being told to smile when we're behind the bar, and it's the creme de la creme is, you know, what would make her smile is shutting the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this old boomer take that every person that's working needs to smile and pretend like they're enjoying their job. But more specifically, women. Because I've been bartending for about 18 years, and as a man, I've never been told to smile. At all. Nobody gives a shit.
Because they need to belittle you and they
They're-
want to put you on your plate.
Their attacks are always superficial, and
Yeah.
it's never a character thing. It's always about how you look because it's literally all they have. That's all they care about is appearances. entitlement, stop. We are underpaid, overworked, everything's expensive. We are a hair trigger right now. Do not fuck with the service industry. Do not fuck with people like that, because you never know. That might be a really, really bad day for them.
Or it
You
might
say-
be their last shift at that place. You
Or it
have
might be
no
their last
idea. Men telling me to smile. That is their number one fucking complaint. So please stop it. If you want to see a woman smile, give her a reason to. And if you can't do
Tip
that, shut the fuck up.
Tip her. That's how you make her smile. Tip her. Throw a 50 on there. Cute.
Yeah.
Then you'll get a nice little smile.
It's just like this old.
So beautiful, poetic,
Thank you.
so poetic.
Yeah, and it's always the ugliest man on earth who's telling you to smile. The problem is that I am
Or short.
Or short.
Or short. You have to hear about the
Yes.
short kings.
Are they kings? King of what?
Peasants. Short peasants.
King of.
I don't want to join in today. Normally, I try to leave the short kings alone, but one of them pissed me off this weekend, so they have no allies
No.
today.
No, go
They
get
have
him.
no allies. But as you were saying,
Unfortunately, in that situation, I am smiling all the time. Like, I am just naturally smiling a lot. So then when someone says that to me, oh, fuck, now I gotta like not smile on purpose. But it's just this awkward situation of like, then the next time I smile, which is usually in like 15 seconds, they're like, there you
It was for me.
Yeah, we love to see you smile. My coworker will tell them, you should say that to a man in prison. See how well it goes over.
I love that.
I like that one.
I've never said that to anyone. I don't remember what I say.
I feel like maybe our automated response should be give me a reason to.
Give me
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what we have to like. I mean, honestly, what you guys said was great. It's like give her a reason to, and it's like, so give me a reason to, like, because your presence isn't clearly doing it.
You're not that guy, pal.
Like you existing here and speaking to me is not making me smile. So
Yeah.
adjust it, and I will smile.
I think I usually tell them absolutely not. Under no circumstance will I smile now. You've ruined it for the rest of the night.
But you know what? What really upsets me too is I will be having the best day ever. And it's always some fucking blob of a man. Like you said, it's the ugliest motherfucker ever. Like you got fucked on the DNA like scale.
Fucking A.
And like
It's the only time they got fucked.
Looking like he
the only
Hit every branch of the family tree.
no hit every bridge, falling down the family tree till he fell into his sister, and then decided to speak to us at the bar, and we could be having the best day ever. And I'm just like to everybody, and then they're like, "Could you smile further?" And I'm like, now you just fucking ruined my entire
Yeah.
vibe
Yeah.
that all of these other wonderful people or my own life has curated for me.
Yeah.
And now I want to fucking kill you. And now every time that you're here and like every minute you're sitting at my fucking bar and I'm smiling, you're going to think it's for you because you told me to do it.
Yeah.
And now I just want you to die.
Usually, I will make it a point for the rest of the night to, because I can't stop smiling forever. But
I like smiling. It's great.
But whenever my attention is on them for whatever reason, like they're ordering, all of the smiles drop just
What
for
can I
them.
get for you?
And then the moment I'm talking to someone else, I'm back to normal. And then it's very pointed that like this is for you, that nothing nice is happening.
Oh, I do love that.
That is nice.
I've done that to people too, where I'm like, what can I get for you? And then like somebody else will walk over, excuse me, I'm speaking. And then I will not smile.
Excuse me.
I think I left my card.
Surprised you even answered.
No, answer.
No, I
it.
didn't. No, I didn't answer.
Put it on speaker.
Nah. Fuck them.
But honestly, like doing that like switch over where you're showing everybody else that smile.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the second you look at them, you're like,
What's up, bro?
what?
Can I get
Yeah.
you?
Oh, a Bud Light.
Yeah.
Shocking.
You don't like real beer or
Ooh, you're on a
You know-
diet, aren't you?
You not a real man.
Yeah.
can't take all the calories with
Right.
with what
Gotta watch that figure.
diabetes you probably got going on.
There's a saying that I've seen. It's like not every man, but always a man.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Always a
It's like
Not every, but
I
always.
do not think that it's every man. I do not. But time and time again, and you look at headlines, and I watch every murder documentary ever, and I'm looking at the way that even when it's about a woman who murdered somebody, it's like she killed her motherfucking husband. And I was like, but what did he do? What did he do?
What did he do to deserve it?
Because
It's usually for a reason.
I just
There's a reason.
and you know what? It's even not to say statistically, yeah, it's really not women doing these crimes. And there are women who have done crimes where I'm like, how the hell did you get there? Because it confuses me. Because they're like, it's like you've seen those documentaries of like the nurses and they kill the babies or something.
yeah.
Where I'm like, I don't know how you got there.
Shit.
But it was probably like a man like 2 generations ago. So,
But it's like we have
put that in there. That's just, I'm not even, I can't say what I was going to say.
But there are like female serial killers, but there's no female Ted Bundy. Like
No.
there's no woman who's going around and just like chopping people up.
No, they're not,
carrying
and they're
them in
not
their
eating
trunk
them.
and having sex with their dead
You-
bodies. Like that's not
God.
women like kill
Women
their
are not.
husbands for whatever he did, but you know,
I,
They don't
like-
take it to that next.
yeah.
and
level.
it's so,
Well, it's not strangers. It's someone who deserved it.
and
what I
that's
hear.
Yeah.
that's kind of the crazy thing about it. Like, so, what was that movie, Monster, about that the woman
Oh,
serial
yeah,
killer
yeah.
who was a prostitute?
Yes,
and
yeah.
she started killing the
Eileen
Johns.
Wuornos.
Yes,
Yes.
and I'm like, yeah, she was brought up in a super poor. She was super poor, and then she started prostituting, and then she was getting assaulted.
Yeah, she
like
was being raped
listen,
by them.
Consent is consent, and I don't give a fuck if you fuck for money. It's your body, and if you want to die in a coal mine for money, or if you want to sell your fucking
Yeah.
body for money in a sexual way, either way, you're selling your body.
Yeah.
And if you're consenting to it, you're consenting to it, but consent can be retracted at any moment where it's not fucking cool anymore.
Yeah.
And then she fucking started killing dudes because she was getting fucking abused and raped. And then everyone's like, she's a serial killer. I'm like,
Yeah. But I get it. And they were literally paying her like dollars to have sex. with her.
oh, dollars, $20 bucks.
It's like that. It's like that meme. The guy who's like,
You can get a cocktail
Like, is it-
somewhere for 20
is
bucks.
it is it serial killer? Like
Yeah.
she's just getting her lick back.
I don't know. I think it is something to be said that it is not all men. And I've seen a lot of men supporting,
A lot?
I guess maybe a lot in my own circle. I'm not
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
maybe publicly, politically, we don't see a lot of men supporting people of color, women. You don't see people that are in places of massive power being safe anymore. You just don't. I don't even know if you ever have, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think there's a blissful ignorance that I've been living in. But I know men in my circle of friends where I'm just like, fuck, you guys are so rad. And I know if I came crawling, beaten, I would be like, this is the safest
Yeah.
man I know. And it's people like you too. And it's close friends of mine. And it's my roommate. And it's my boyfriend. And it's the people that he keeps close to him. And there's this select circumference that I have.
Yeah.
And I know that those are safe men. But like when men approach us at the bar and they're like, smile, and they're demanding some sort of subordinates.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here and be like, you would never be this big American hero that you think you are.
Yeah.
You know, it's the
Patriot.
same way that these fucking failed students slap on an ICE badge and they're like, I'm a big man now. And I'm like, no women feel safe around you.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's those men coming into bars, smile.
Yeah.
And the last thing I ever want to do is smile for them.
I think a lot of it is rooted in this really strange like desire to make you uncomfortable. And I find it very distasteful that is desirable to them. But I think across the board, a lot of these different bad behaviors are rooted in like making you uncomfortable and like relishing in that. Which is why I think it's important to figure out ways to, like, things to be able to say in those situations so that the power and the control is not in their hands, which is hard in the service industry because, I mean, you want a tip out of them. Depending where you're working, you're not allowed to be mean to them, which is what I like about where I work because we can be mean.
Yeah. Your customers love it.
Well, and that's also part of it that sucks is that there are some terrible men. Actually, I don't even think it's some. I think it's a lot of them that they like when you're mean to them. So then it's kind of like a double-edged sword.
They want to get a rise out of you?
No,
or-
it's like I don't even think it's about the rise. It's almost like they want to be stepped on.
They got a
You know, like
degradation kink.
they
That's
like
what it is.
they like the degradation of it. So then some men, you're mean to them, and then that hurts their ego, and they kind of quit. And then other men, then they like that.
Yeah.
Slap me.
Which
spit
I
on
do
me.
love
Yeah.
that.
Spit my drink, please.
Which I've been like doing this thing where I try and get men like that to bark for me.
I think you talked about this last time.
Did I talk about it
I
last
think
time?
so.
Yes, I've been
Talk about it
trying
again,
to get
please.
my
Yes.
numbers up. They're pretty low right now, but yeah, they'll do it.
Of course they
And the
will.
men that have been doing it for me lately, like they'll give me multiple versions of a bark. So like a bark and a rough. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the bell? Hit that fucking bell.
So
All right, now bark if there's somebody at the door.
yeah, no,
Bark if
they
you're
like
hungry.
it.
You gotta get communicate the barks.
Like, if
Yeah.
they have to pee,
They gotta go on a walk. You wanna go on a walk? Bark
And
like
I've
if you wanna
been-
go on a walk.
I've been trying to teach this to other women.
Yes, I love it.
Like I
love
was
it.
telling this to another woman that I work with, and the next like a couple weeks later, she goes, "Emily, I got a man to bark for me." I said, "Oh my God, tell me everything." And she did it. She like followed the little
Oh, fuck.
lines that I used and made
that
it
is
bark.
snaps for Al.
That is great. Yeah.
It's just they find so many different and unique ways to be awful. You know, it's just so like God, what a creative mind. You know what I mean? They're just
That could be the response to
What?
you should smile. You said you were asking.
Then you should bark.
Yeah, like, oh, you should smile more. Bark for me.
bark for me.
That's the response.
Oh,
There it is.
that's good.
That's the response. There you go, ladies. You want when the guy throws that you should bark for, or you should smile more. Be like, bark for me.
I smile real big
There you go.
when men bark.
There you go, Emily. Good
It
shit.
does make me smile a lot.
Just thinking about it.
You see the
Just thinking
smile on
about
your
it.
face now.
I'm really excited to use this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Get your numbers up,
Ladies
girl.
behind the bar.
Now I mean, when I was a dancer and I was working at the clubs and I would like hit dudes. I'd be like, I would hit them in the face. I'd be like, now you're paying me. And like that, it felt so good. And I was so young. And now I'm like, wait, but I'm older now and I'm not doing
you
that.
can charge
now
more.
I can do it again, but in a more,
Yeah.
Bark.
in a way that
it.
suits me better. Now I'm going to make them bark.
I want to do hurricane shots so bad.
Oh, the hit it. Oh my God. I used to love hitting dudes in the
That would work. They would love that over there.
Mean.
They would.
I want it so bad.
Honestly, if you worked here, you could probably do it here.
Wait, where do you work?
At Dublin's,
Oh,
big and 7th.
oh yeah, you should be hitting bitches over there. Just
Yeah, I want to do it.
you should be like, you saw the Irish do it and just fucking deck them in the face.
I
That is how they
don't
do
know
it.
how to make it happen, but it's in the back of my mind all the time.
I just, if any, okay, but the Irish do hit each other like all the time. That's like what they do. We like look at like
Is that?
no wait.
Is that a thing?
I don't think Ireland's gonna come after me for this, but because
No, they
half
might
my
get a laugh.
family is Irish,
They'll get a laugh out of it.
they're gonna get a laugh at it. They fucking know who they are. They know who they are when they drink.
man.
But I feel like you could hit them. I
Yeah.
feel like this. You could sell this as like part of the culture. And
Of an
I
Irish
think
pub, yeah.
no, like literally, if you think about it, like we all seen Snatch with the Irish, the gypsy Irish fucking, and it's Brad Pitt, and he's all fucking pikey, and he decks the dude out, and you're just like, because he's hot, and you're like, but no, I think you could say it that it is reflective of the culture, and you could integrate
So we
it
start
like
with
that.
barking, and then we move on to hitting.
With
It's
consent.
with
two.
Obviously,
consent.
with consent. Of course, this is all consensual.
And we'll smile while we
And
do it.
that's how you.
Like it.
Then that's how you get the women behind the bar to smile. Let them hit you and bark for them. Ladies, that's how you do it. Good idea.
Yeah, let us hit you and then tip us.
And bark.
I did hit a cop once in San Diego, and he did send me $10 on Venmo. That's
What
really
the
cheap.
fuck are you talking about?
I was blacked out. I don't remember.
How did you find out?
My friend,
What the fuck?
he wasn't on duty. It
Yeah.
was
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Better for me.
That part was implied.
Yeah.
But I was blacked out after a show we went to in San Diego, and I was at this bar, and this guy was like trying to flirt with me, and I was like, "What do you do?" And he was like, "I'm a cop," and I was like, "What?" And I guess I just full hand hit him because he was off duty, right? Like you can't get arrested for that.
Still,
Love that was the reaction. What do you do?
She told me she was like Rachel, and I was like, what?
Oh my
hit
god.
off
I'll
to
Venmo
be
you
cop.
after.
But then he did send me $10, and I don't know why it was only $10. I think it might have been for the jukebox because I was putting on something.
Oh my god. It is funny as shit that your initial reaction to somebody telling you their occupation is a police officer. You're just like, what? No.
I shouldn't do that though.
Why are you
Like,
saying
It was the
to
Batman
me?
memes. The
probably
Batman and
not good in
fuck
this
you up.
day. Yeah.
What do you do?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
crazy.
I mean, this was a few years ago.
Oh my
I probably
god.
wouldn't do it now because they'll probably just shoot me.
yes.
Yeah.
They're shooting everybody, so
That would be my fear.
yeah. No, at the time at that bar, I guess that was not what
You oh my
I
god.
would not do that now.
Speaking of shooting.
I still stand by hitting a cop.
Oh,
but
for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of hitting a cop, last night as we were going throughout the evening, we literally had zero ice to the point where it was so we're just people are coming up and I'm like, hey, I can make your drink, but
Beers and shots.
No ice.
I was like, I'll make it with like this. I was like, I ain't got no ice. They're like, you ain't got no ice? I was like, no. I was like, why? You want ice in here? You support having ice in your drink? They're like, they're like, nah, fuck that, no ice. I'm like, there you go. Started making a joke out of it so that way they wouldn't get upset
Yeah.
about the fact that we couldn't serve cold drinks. So
Yeah.
they like that.
I mean, this is delicious without ice.
Yeah, everything's better without ice. Everything's better without ice. Most things. Everything's better without ice.
Did I tell you that some man threatened
fucking
to
ice
call
joke?
ice on me as a joke / flirt?
No, I haven't heard this.
Somebody,
She fucking posted this. Please, go ahead.
This man, this boy comes in.
it's always a fucking
Mid-20s, maybe, blonde-haired, blue-eyed. He comes up to the bar. He's asking me 21 million fucking personal questions, like too personal. And then he asks me where I live. And so I say, what's your social security number? He says, what's yours? I said, oh, I don't have one. They won't give me one. He goes, you don't have a social? I'm gonna call ICE on you. I said, don't ever say that shit in here again. That is not fucking funny. He's like, really? I thought it was super funny. I'm sure you did, Hitler's youth. What the fuck?
The personality of a fart.
And then, yes.
God.
And then he comes in again the next day, and I'm like, weren't you here yesterday? He says, oh my God, you remember me? I said, yes, of course I remember you. You were saying terrible shit to me yesterday. He says, oh, I don't even remember. I was so drunk. Like, whatever I said, I'm sure I didn't mean it. And there's other people sitting at the bar. So I say, okay, let me remind you. You said you were gonna call ice on me as a joke. And he says, that doesn't sound like me.
Sounded like
And then
you when
he,
you
like-
said it, motherfucker.
He's still, so the second time I saw him, the first night, I was like mean to him after he said the ice thing. And he kind of like
As you
chugged his beer and then got the fuck out. Second night, he comes in and like he's sticking around. I still served him, but it was like real dry and like I'm not friendly to him at all, whatever. And I'm mostly ignoring him. And he still thinks that this is a good like prime time to hit on me. So he's like, he was saying the day before, oh, I fucking hate LA. LA fucking sucks. It sucks. I'm from San Diego. I fucking love San Diego. It sucks down here. Karen Bass is a bitch. Okay? So the first night he said this to me, and then the second night he said it again. When are you gonna come see me in San Diego? I said,
Is he a military dude?
no. He sold medical devices.
That's why we're all fucked.
Yes. He says, when are you going to come see me in San Diego? I said, do you remember what I said to you yesterday? He says, no. I said, okay, the answer is the same. I'll be in San Diego whenever you're not there. And he says, that's so funny. That's such a good line. Can I buy you a shot to make it up to you? I said, there's nothing you can do to make this up to me. But I still charged him for the shot.
You should have. I wish that we had like coloring books. Or you like, those little boxes where it's like the square goes into the square and the circle.
For babies?
Yes. And just be like, play with this.
Do something.
Yeah, like
Your fine
this is
motor
the most
skills.
useful you might ever be in your life.
Yeah.
When you solve this, then I'll come back to you.
No.
No,
They don't
just-
come back. No, we're not giving them a chance.
No,
We're
as soon as they
just-
do it, you just undo them all.
Yeah, and just be like, you did that wrong. Even if they did it right, you did it wrong. Give them a
again.
coloring book.
Chastise
In the
them.
lines, please.
In the line. If you want to be such a fucking, then follow the line.
I just don't understand, especially in this particular moment, that your brain is like, an ice joke would fucking kill right now.
Yeah. I mean,
A pro ice joke.
You know what I think gets bitches wet? Threatening them.
Threatening them with deportation.
yeah. That's
I love
gonna
it.
kill. That's
She's
so
gonna
cool.
kill. If I don't kill them, maybe the ice cop I call will. That way she'll fuck me because they want to fuck a corpse.
Oh shit! We just brought it all back around to
Yeah.
the. Damn.
And
Sorry.
again, I think it's a thing of like exerting dominance and making you feel uncomfortable, and they fucking like that shit.
They want you to see. They want you to start to like squirm, and they want you to feel like,
Yeah.
You know.
and then they
Yeah.
hate it if you don't.
Yeah.
They hate it. So then they double down in some way that you're confused about what they said.
Yeah.
And like, no, I would have never said that, but you fucking did.
Yeah.
So yes, you would have said it. Because you did. And then it's like, but if you don't react like that and you're uncomfortable, because it's also okay to be uncomfortable when people make gross, weird requests and also threats at you. So if it wasn't you and it was another woman that they're threatening, that was like, oh fuck, what do I even say to this? Because now I'm backed into a corner because I'm also at my job.
Yeah.
And I can't just run away from you. And also, if I ran, what could I eat? Like,
Yeah.
how many times, like, as a woman, you're walking down the street and you're nice to somebody hitting on you, and you're like, no, thank you. And they're like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it is such a gamble. And you're like, how do I gamble this? Am I nice or am I aggressive? In either way, they don't want you to win. And you have to figure out, am I going to die tonight or am I going to skate by with this fucking horrendous interaction?
I'll tell you, it's more fun to be aggressive.
I love
But
it.
you have
I
to, like-
fucking love being a bitch.
Yeah, you have to kind of pick and choose like when you do it and where you do it because you want to remain safe in this interaction.
alive.
Yes. One thing that I like about where I work now is that I can say the truth. Like, I don't have to be nice, and we have security. So if something happens, there are people there like to protect me, and that's a little bit different when I'm a loose person in the world.
Totally.
Like, I don't have security with me
Totally.
when I'm anywhere else.
At the bar, I'm definitely more aggressive than I am on the street.
Yeah.
Because the street, I'm like,
Yeah.
even today, like I was watching this movie Unhinged, and it was Russell Crowe going on a road rage.
yeah.
And I watched like maybe 30 minutes of it, and I was like, I can't watch this. And I looked at Mark, and I was like, I'm buying a gun.
Yeah.
Well, I really want a gun anyways, but I'm just like, men aren't scared enough of women.
Yeah, one of my goals for this year is to be strong, like specifically so that I don't have to have security or like my brothers or someone bigger than me around. And I like, obviously there's a limit because I can only get so big. You know what I mean? But I feel like I am very strong for my size already. I've been doing this thing of like physically picking up men as many as I can.
I see it. You do it with Jaloid. I see it.
Yes, I've done it to Jaloid. And I have picked up men who are 250 pounds. And I don't go to the gym. I just started going to the gym. So if I just go,
I think it's.
There's
I
no
think.
telling what-
I think what you have is just that Samoan
Fucking
strength.
Yin.
yeah.
That's what it is. It's
genetic.
Samoan genetics. That's what it is. Like all Samoans are just strong. You never
Yeah.
want to fight a Samoan. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
what size they are.
Yeah,
You
my
know?
dad is like, what is he? How old am I? He's 59 and he's still like so strong for his age.
It's just Samoan genetics.
Yeah.
They're the strongest people in the world.
It was only
For no reason.
until very recently that my brothers could like overpower him. And my brothers are young and go to the gym, and he does not go to the gym, but it doesn't matter. He's just like brute strength.
You probably don't have that much muscle on you, but it's
Yeah.
just, it's in your DNA.
So I'm
That's all it is.
trying to go get
Yeah, you
strong.
already imagine if you did like start lifting
Yeah.
weights. Shit. Unstoppable.
That's what I'm trying to be on.
I just also hate that that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it sucks.
It's terrible.
Like, it sucks. And, like, we can, well, not we, as in us, but, like, I think society throughout the years has done the haha about, like, the way that men treat women behind the bar. And, I mean, I remember watching Miss Congeniality as a kid, and Sandra Bullock's ass is getting slapped through half that movie. And she's getting belittled, and then they're making fun of her when she's tough. And then they're making fun of her when she's beautiful. And
Yeah.
then it's like, that's what I grew up on. And it's a tough place to be in where I don't personally, it is not my deep down in my heart desire to go work out and be so tough that I can fight off men on the street. I would like to go be healthy, to be healthy for me and to work out for me. And when I see what's happening within the government, and it's been happening, like when I first started being like, oh fuck, even though shit had been happening long before it, but when Trump's first run, and there's all these little Proud Boys running around being like, grab her by the pussy. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm going to have to start defending myself in a different way
Yeah.
than I've already used to defending myself in.
Yeah.
And it was like this constant state of defense that I think we as women constantly experience is adapting to the new threat
Yeah.
is a constant state that we live in. And it doesn't matter if we're at work, it doesn't matter if we're on the street, it doesn't matter if we're sitting in our homes, we're watching what's unfolding in this world and what's being like what's happening unpunished.
Yeah.
Like
Celebrated.
Celebrated. Holy fuck.
Celebrated.
Insane. And, you know, and so when some fuck ass blob of a man with zero jawline and nothing to go for him is sitting here being like, smile, honey. And you're sitting here being like, fuck you. Because you're not the first fucking lump of shit to say some stupid ass remark to me.
Yeah.
Or it's like your tattoos or what do you really do? And then it's this belittling constantly.
Yeah.
And then we're fighting for our life at work, you know, because we're like, this is my tub, and you're smiling while you talk shit to people. And I do feel lucky that both at Ollie's and at Mermaid, I can be like, don't speak to me like that.
Yeah.
No, you're done. I will kick somebody out. I will be like, I'm not serving you. You're a piece of shit. Get the fuck up out my bar. And all of my staff and management will have my back.
That speaks to what you said earlier about that a well-supported bartender, bar staff, you know, it reflects the bar itself.
The
So
bar will thrive when the staff is supported by management
Yeah. So
for you
and
to-
by the owners.
for you to be able to respond like that in places like that speaks volumes of that bar. That like, yeah, they're gonna have your back, because that wouldn't fly here either.
Yeah, no way.
I remember it was like probably one of the first month of me working when I first started here. I think I was bar backing, maybe. And it was when we had like the big day parties on Sundays or whatever. And it was busy or whatever. And I remember one dude was just like snapping and clapping, and you snap back and you're like, do not fucking do that. That is not gonna get my attention. But you just snapped and I was like, we can do that here?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm in the right place.
I also just like, even if I technically wasn't allowed to do it, I'm going to do it because, like I said when we were chatting earlier, like if management isn't supporting the people directly on the front lines, getting abused by drunk people on a constant basis, women getting abused by male customers. I mean, honestly, I've even had some not that great interactions with females too.
Oh
where
my
it's,
God.
oh my God.
Nothing
They're
worse
even,
than an evil lesbian. I have met a few evil lesbians. I don't like it.
It's,
Why are you
it's
acting
rough.
like this?
And then, but it's also like the ratchet bitch that is just like, you're below me because I'm buying my bottle of Andre for $30. Therefore, I can be a cunt to you. And I'm like, oh, honey, you got bottle service for $30 and it's Andre. It's Andre.
It's Andre.
What's Andre's $6 at the store?
Yes.
Something like that.
So don't
And that's
fucking
the market
flex
price.
on a bartender when market price for Andre is at 7-Eleven for $5.99.
Yes, it's very rare that I have a woman be terrible to me, but like I had this woman who they were a big group, and I guess some people like didn't have IDs or like had fake ones or whatever. So usually we don't ID that often at this particular place. Not because we don't ID, but because most people are like clearly old enough. Like they're very clearly over 35. But we were like very much IDing every single person, even if they were clearly over 35, so that we were consistent, so that they couldn't complain. So I ID this woman. She's like, I'm 40. Why do I have to show an ID? She's mad.
Of course.
And I think because she was mad, also huge fake titties, like tons of work, which whatever, I don't care about that. But after I finally ID her, she goes, is your nose real? I said, yes, it is.
She says that to you?
Yes. She goes, like, all mean, like, is your nose real? I said, yes, it is. And her friend goes, you're so beautiful. What are you, like, some sort of Asian girl?
Some sort of Asian. Why do they always say like if they're
Are you some sort of
Some sort
Like
of
they're
Asian.
clicking a box
Asian.
on a filter. Like
Yeah, or like describing like
Pacific Islander or
Girl, I'm gonna fuck you
East
up.
End. It's like no, it's a person.
wait,
not
hold
a
on.
box.
Were they like haggard as fuck?
Well, I don't know. It depends what you mean by haggard, because they're very clearly wealthy, or at least like if they don't directly have wealth, they have someone who's
The
giving
only
them
reason
wealth.
why they're decently looking in society is because they had to pay for it.
They have tons of Botox, tons of lip filler, huge.
Was it
fake
migrated?
teeth.
You know
Yes,
what migrated
of
filler.
course.
Oh, I know. I get them sometimes at work, and I'm like, get your migrated filler out the fucking face with that attitude.
Yeah.
You're ordering a shit drink, you don't tip, and your fucking filler is migrated. Don't speak to me like that.
No fillers could
Don't
migrate.
speak
I didn't
to
know
me
they
like
could
that.
migrate. I thought they only stayed
Yeah,
in the
no,
face.
it migrates.
It migrates everywhere, but like you can see
When you get
I thought
back
the fillers
filler,
respected
Yeah.
borders.
the duck filler, when it migrates
Yeah.
up, so when they get the shelf,
Yeah.
when it looks like that, it's because it migrated because they got overfilled because they're going cheap. They want to look expensive, but they don't pay money,
or they're doing too much, too fast, too often.
and their injector won't stop. They'll take the money instead
yeah.
of just doing good work.
Yeah.
I love my injector because she's very conservative, and she's like, "We're not doing that," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
Yes." And
And it's hard when you want something and
know.
and they tell you no.
I have
but
5
it's good.
syringes in my lips.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Like full mL?
Over time. So I would do a full,
Wow.
then a half, full, half, full, half.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that.
Yeah.
That's
'cause
great.
She's very conservative. And I do very low lift. Low lift. Rest to lift.
I'm
for
like,
you.
you know that meme of like the
But that's
computing.
But
and
it's
having-
like
I'm just
But that's
hearing
the thing
words.
is I will spend
Those are
all
words.
of that
Those are words.
motherfucking money so I don't look like a fucking ratchet bitch, and then I'm sitting here being like, I pay to have work done. I'm like, and yeah, you look
I
worked
know.
on. You
Yes,
do.
ma'am.
Like, oh, it happens.
It's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's fine. It's just there's a camera. So,
Speaking
like,
of support,
Speaking of sport,
there was one thing that I did want to say before we cut this particular portion, because I'd love for us to jump on another topic for the next video and cut this video here. That being said, I think we need to do a lot more work of just calling people out
Yes.
in real time. That's the number one thing I'm hearing when I listen to these conversations. Because yes, you should not have to get a workout plan to be able to walk home safely. Like that
Yeah.
should not be something that you have to think about. And it sucks that you do have to feel that way, but there's also an underlining thing that I hear, which is people not being put in their place when they
Yes.
step out of line. You know, when you have a friend or even someone you just met and they're saying some crazy shit, someone's supposed to say something. But I feel like we've gotten too much in the realm of like, oh, that's not my problem. I don't want to deal with it. And then you just let someone else deal with it, and then no one deals with it. And then those people who do and say those things feel more emboldened. That's where a lot of that, like, let me say or do something to you to get a reaction out
Yeah.
of you, because it's the only way I know how to get a reaction out of you. Well, that's a learned behavior, either because someone did it to them or because someone didn't put them in their place. And I just feel that we all, especially I say from the male aspect, because we're the ones who hear it the most and we're the ones who should be speaking up the most. When someone's out of pocket, man, you need to tuck
Yeah.
that bitch back in. Like, hey, I need you to calm that down a little bit. Don't be talking to her like that. I mean, I know we've had our instances where we've been out with friends and someone says something and it's like, nah, that's not gonna
What the
fly.
fuck are you
But-
saying?
Yeah.
but you just don't see or hear that enough.
I think that's the big thing.
Yeah.
It's like men not holding other men accountable, because as women, we can do our best to be like,
They
hey,
don't give
you
a
don't
fuck,
speak because
'cause
they
you're a
don't
woman.
care because you're a woman.
Yeah.
Because they have the audacity to speak to you in that way in the first place.
Yeah.
Therefore, they don't have respect for anything you say after the fact if they don't get the response that they want.
Yeah, the wrong people
Yes.
feel safe is my point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
And
provided safe spaces for the wrong people.
I have heard so many of my male friends in the past. This is years ago. These are not people that are currently in my friend group. But when I was dating a very, very abusive man, and people were like, well, he just, well, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So, like, he's always been so cool to me. And I was like,
No shit.
That's
and I
not
was
the
like,
version
duh.
I know. Like,
But then I would also watch him treat people like shit at like restaurants we would go to. He'd tip them like shit. And I was just like, are we fucking serious right now? And no, every time I was like, you're a shitbag. Like, what are you doing? Look at your behavior. I was dismissed and I was brushed off because all of his male friends were like, bro, you're so cool. No, bro, it's all
Yeah.
good, man. Like, we're having a good time. And then the second he walked out of those friends' presence, it was raging abuse. And it's like, it's not even like a, hey, bro, like maybe we don't do that. It's like a, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
right.
Like, and I have cut off female friends being like, what the fuck are you doing? Because your behavior is unacceptable. And I don't want to be associated with people
Yeah.
that find this acceptable because it's chaotic and it's toxic. And I don't want any part of it. And I don't see men doing that often enough. And maybe it happens in private. It doesn't need to be an Instagram announcement. But it needs to be more aggressive, I think, within male friends. And I'm not specifically talking about this, about you two individually, but like,
I think it needs to be more intentional.
I think
Those
it,
conversations need to be more intentional. It can't just be,
Gotta
hey, man,
stand
you
on
should
their
calm
fucking
down,
grounds.
and then like there's no conversation about it again. It's like
Yes.
if someone fucked up the day before, you still need to talk to them about it the next
Yeah.
day or the day after that. And I do feel like there isn't enough of that going on. It's like, oh, I checked them in real time. And, nah, you didn't. You might have
You
lowered
shut
the
them up for
temperature
5
on it. Yeah,
seconds.
but you didn't really
Yeah.
like do anything. That's a teachable moment. You didn't teach anyone anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the next day they're gonna think, oh, that's all okay because you don't
We're
sit
cool.
them down and talk to them about it.
yeah, I
like-
think like it can, a lot of times would be best as like a 2-part situation because yeah, sometimes when you're in a group setting and like your male friend does something like sexist, like he like says some sexist shit to some woman or like catcalls her or whatever, in the moment, especially like you're in a bar or something, it's not really the time to have like a little mini lesson on feminism.
Right.
But I think in that moment being like, even as simple as like, you're being fucking weird, stop. And then that doesn't like devolve the whole situation or derail like the entire situation. And then later being like, what you did was sexist.
Right.
Don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Or
the
we are not going to
follow-up.
be together, or we're not going to be hanging out anymore.
Yeah. The follow up is super important because it's not just about stopping it in the moment. It's being
Yeah.
like, why did you think that was okay to do in the first place?
Yeah.
And what are we doing here?
Right.
Like, and I think, like, there's this level of like the dudes want to have all the dudes on their side.
Yes.
And they're so much more concerned about what the dudes think
Yes.
of their behavior than what the women that they're attacking in these ways think of their behavior, which is so bizarre to me because I feel like there's this like need for some men to impress other men
Yes.
versus
Yes.
impressing women. And I'm like, so you're gay.
Well,
Like, or you don't actually care about impressing women ever. Like you don't.
Well, because when you see, I think men like that see women as like a commodity.
Yes.
And so what the fuck does it matter what she thinks? Like you literally, like you're not a full human being to them, but their fucking boys are. So like and a lot of times when men are doing terrible shit to women in front of their friends, like their friends like it.
They're like, oh, that
Yeah.
was so cool.
So it's like
dude.
reinforcing this behavior. I think like it takes confidence as any person, but like as a man, to like you need to have the confidence that like I'm right and I am a good man and I can check this person without it being like, oh, now none of my fucking friends are gonna like me. They're gonna think I'm fucking lame. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess like when I see something like that happening, I don't think like nobody's gonna like me if I say anything. Like, no, I'm right. You shouldn't be acting like this.
Exactly.
You need to fucking stop.
I feel like there's like there's this thing with men where it's like they're so scared that their male friends won't like them anymore. If they side with women, or if they stand up for women, and I'm just like, do you want the baddies on your side, or do you want these fuck ass loser dudes on your side? And I'm so confused about who they're trying to impress.
Yeah.
Because
So are they.
you're going to get
Yeah.
all of the baddies by sticking up for women.
Yeah.
And also just like it's being a good person. It's not even about getting women or getting some sort of reward out of being a good person.
You can see that very clearly, though. Men who like they like know enough about what's right to like do it performatively, and it's very
Performative male.
Yes, the performative
The
male.
performative male.
And you know what? We can see it.
There's
we
yes.
know.
Is that worse than the
Yes.
person?
Yes,
Yes.
because it's fake and it's
Yeah.
manipulative and it's what narcissistic, abusive men do.
You get tricked a little bit in the like in the beginning.
They trick you. They trick you by being like, "No, I'm
Good old
so
tricky
on your
dicks.
side,"
Tricky dicks.
and then they start doing these little tiny tactics. It's
Yeah.
like love bombing, the little tiny tactics.
Because like they're on your side until it's not convenient for them anymore.
Exactly.
Until you deny
And
them.
then they start convincing you that when you're inconvenient, that somehow you're being ridiculous or too much because he's been
Yeah.
so there for you
Yeah.
when all these other horrible men haven't been.
The performative male
Oh,
is
God.
just the modern day nice guy.
Oh
Well,
my
it is.
God.
I was gonna say it's a nice guy.
It's just a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy.
Why
Why
would
don't,
you-
Why don't you?
why don't they love me?
Ah.
I'm nice. It says it on my Tinder. I'm nice. I'm so sorry.
Oh my
That
God.
triggered
I just
me a
wasn't
little bit.
expecting it.
Can I have a shot of tequila?
Throw shit. Yeah, we can do it.
She needs another
We
shot.
need to
Yeah.
Well,
reconvene.
clearly,
Yes.
like I don't have a shot glass anymore, so
Yeah.
I need
So we'll do that.
another.
We'll do that off camera. We'll see you on the next clip.
Yeah, give me one more.
I was trying to be more manly.